I would like to introduce to you Jim's son, Nick Bogus.
Thank you everybody for coming today. And I just want to announce right now that from 4 o'clock till the end of this press conference, drinks are 25 cents. We just want to thank everybody for coming, and I wanted to introduce our special guest today to do this conference. We have our supervisor, Mr. Wiener.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me here today. Here with my colleague Supervisor Kim, and we are, I know that there is strong support at City Hall for the Gold Dust, and we are, we have sometimes so little that remains of the incredible history of this city, and we have to work to make sure that they're businesses, but they're institutions as well, and we need to make sure that they survive, and I know we're committed to doing that, so thank you very much.
Next we'd like to introduce Christopher Kane. This is the famous son of Herb Kane, who's obviously this was his favorite place. So we have to pass the mic over to him.
Thank you very much. I think that's this place famous. Well, the son of a famous college. I just would echo what Scott said. You know, for those of us who were born and raised in San Francisco and have seen all the changes and all the moves that have happened in the city, the places like the Gold Dust are what keep us anchored as San Franciscans, and we need to do all that we can to make sure that these places stay with us and that we introduce them to our children. My first Irish coffee from my father was actually not at the Buena Vista, it was here. Make sure that continues, and then we don't wind up losing this perfect, fabulous place for, apparently, sadly, an escalator.
And right now, I'd really like to introduce our new and wonderful supervisor, Kim.
This district where the Gold Dust Lounge is, and I have the opportunity to represent one of the oldest neighborhoods here in San Francisco, which includes the Tenderloin, south of Market, and North Mission. But what makes this neighborhood great is really the mix of the incredible new developments that have happened here, but also the institutions, as Supervisor Wiener had mentioned, that have been around and are an important part of both San Francisco's history and our culture. And again, there is strong support at City Hall for Gold Dust Lounge. I know that President David Chu is planning on being here as well, and I know that former Mayor Willie Brown is both a patron and a strong supporter of the lounge as well. And we would like to see this continue to be around for generations to come. And happy birthday to Janis Joplin. I believe that this is her favorite bar. And actually, because Mayor Edley is out of town in Washington, D.C. representing our city at the National Conference of Mayors, I have the honor of being here today as the acting mayor of San Francisco as well. That's come out today. 25 cents drinks. I think we're going to have to try to sneak out of the line before the press conference ends, before we go back to City Hall. But keep on.
Without further ado, our board president, Mr. Chu.
Good afternoon. Who wants to save the Gold Dust? I am proud to be here along with my colleagues, Acting Mayor Jane Kim, Supervisor Wiener, our representatives from the entertainment and nightlife world, all of us, as well as the 2,000 folks on Facebook who have come together to save a very important institution. I'm here, I actually don't represent the Gold Dust, it's a half a block outside my district, but it is an important part of the fabric of not just what Union Square is about, but what San Francisco is about. I think everyone knows the role that the Gold Dust has had in our city's history. During the Prohibition as a speakeasy with Bing Crosby's partial ownership, with Janis Joplin walking through these doors, with Steve McQueen walking through these doors, and with all of you walking through these doors. I think those of us who have come together, we're really here to ask the landlord to do one thing. Come back to the table, join us for a drink, and let's see if we can work to keep this very wonderful institution together. I think San Francisco is special because we have a wonderful history, and one part of the magic of that history is the gold dust. So I'm proud to be here with all of you, and thank you for coming in the ring. Cheers.
Thank you very much. My friend John Manderly, he is my friend, and he sent probably the man that I admire the most as a press agent in town, Sam Singer. And it wouldn't be a true San Francisco event if two press agents couldn't bore the heck out of you. So come on up, Sam. Would you speak for John Manderly?
Yes. Thank you very much, Lee, and thank you, supervisors, for coming today. The Gold Dust is a wonderful bar, but its lease is up. And twice the owners of this bar have signed, the lease is up. And they twice have signed documents saying that they would accept early termination. So this place is through for a year.
What's the lease on the Golden Gate?
Nobody appreciates a good publicity stunt more than myself or a good San Francisco.
Bullshit.
There is, but I think this is something. The family, the Wallace family has the ability to use the lease space next door. You want to hear what the options are, you can hear what the options are. You have to realize booing doesn't faze me. I do this for a living. The Wallace family, which has the lease in this space, also leases Lefty O'Douls and the Giants dugout. And we are open, the Henderly family, which is a fourth-generation family that has owned this property here in San Francisco, is open to them using the Giants dugout space as a possible bar. Or if they would like, down the street, you can lease space from the other tenants if they are willing to give up their lease. But at this space, I'm trying to say that when the 90 days are up, it's the end of the Gold Dust month.
How's he going to get out?
Thank you.
He's Beelzebub, dude.
There are options, and it doesn't end until we begin. We have to sit down and talk. It will not end until we begin. We need to have John Manderly just sit down at the table, and we need to talk. I'm sure we'll find a huggable moment in the end. Thank you all. The press conference is not officially over until you all have a drink for 25 cents.